Aloha everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's Beauty Blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to this video. So I've been MIA and I've just been so busy. I haven't been on social media. I haven't been able to answer my YouTube comments. Just things have just been so busy. And the break from social media has been so good. I have been on YouTube though, watching some videos. I discovered this channel by this gentleman called Peter Santinello, and I just love his videos. I've been watching them and it's great because it takes me to a different space where I can forget about beauty content and skincare and all that stuff. But he has this playlist of these videos following locals in Hawaii and getting their perspective, and a couple of other different videos. I found his video about Mount Shasta very interesting. I've watched one on homesteading and everything, it's pretty interesting. His channel is very, very interesting, and it's a great channel to follow along if you'd like to get locals' perspectives of like different areas in the country and outside of the country. Like for instance, there's Las Vegas, there's LA, Beverly Hills, Hawaii, all different places in California. You have different places over throughout the United States, and then over out of the country, like such as Europe and stuff. So I've been really fascinated with his videos, and I just really love his like journalist skills. So that's what I've been doing. And then, like working and all that stuff. So my schedule will be set starting next week. So I'll have a set schedule where I'll be working Tuesday through Monday, and then I have one Saturday that I have to work in February, and I'm working 3 Saturdays in March. So the Saturdays aren't really a big deal. It's only for like 3 hours, so I'm okay with that, and it's extra money. So we are going to do a treatment tonight. So I am going to use this Neova 5-second daily peel pad, and then what I'm going to do right after is I'm going to apply the Calecim Recovery Night Complex. Now, I have been trying this and I really love this treatment. Now, I will say though that if you're going to use a Neova peel pad or any other exfoliating toner, exfoliating that is a liquid exfoliator or another peel pad, you must wait 15 minutes before you go in with this Recovery Night Complex. If you follow this onto the skin right after you do this without letting it absorb into the skin, this is going to interact with the ingredients such as the acids, and it's going to cancel each other out, and you can get some irritation on your skin. Now, I did experience this because I wanted to try it that way, because I know there's going to be others who are doing the same thing. And yes, I had some major irritation, my skin and my skin everywhere that I applied this right after this peel. I was so red and itchy right after. So just so you know, so I'm going to show you how I like to use these together. Now, one side note about the Recovery Night Complex from Calecim is that this is supposed to be meant to be worn overnight, and you can use it for a mask. When I use this just as a mask, like during the day to prep my skin for an event, I leave it on my skin for like an hour or two. Like I'll wake up in the morning, wash my face, put this on and leave it on. Or if I'm going to be outside, I make sure I don't go outside that day when I have this on, so I can just let all these beautiful ingredients penetrate my skin and work their magic. Your skin will look so beautiful for your event. Makeup will go on well. You'll be bright, glowing, hydrated, plump, juicy, firm skin. And this is also great to use on those nights that you do your micro needling sessions. It's great to use after any ablative services such as lasers or chemical peels that you get. It's very healing and repairing. Love it. So we're going to do this tonight. So what I have on my skin right now is I have my daytime skincare, and then I have the Neova Silk Sheer 2.0 SPF. Now, I am trying a new blush. I picked up a new blush and I was testing it out because I wasn't so sure if I was going to keep it. So I have one of these new YSL, what is it? The Make Me Blush. So I have the color number 44 Nude Lavalier. So I misunderstood this blush. I thought this was going to be more kind of on the lavender side. I was looking for a topper for the Huda Beauty Ube Cream blush, and I thought this might be perfect, but unfortunately it's not. It's more of a warm pink as I'm wearing here. It is sort of like a dusty rose to me, or a dusty mauve. Actually, it's a dusty mauve, but this has shimmer in it, and I thought it would be pretty over the Huda Beauty Ube Cream blush. I thought it would be from the pictures that I did see of this, but I was wrong. So I do have it on over the Giorgio Armani. This is the shade, what is it? 62, and this is the Dusty Mauve. I put this blush over this color on this cheek right here. And then on this cheek, I'm just wearing the YSL blush. And I had to really build this up. And on me, I have to really build this up on my cheek. And right here, it looks fine, but when I go outside, my cheek looks too shiny. I wore this on Saturday just by itself, and I had to really build it up to get this color on my skin tone. And my husband, I go, how does my makeup look? He goes, whoa. He goes, your cheeks are so shiny and shimmery. And I like, does it look bad? And he goes, it doesn't look that great. So this alone doesn't work for me if I have to really layer it up. Right now, since my skin is lighter where my foundation is just a tad bit darker, it looks fine. But if my foundation is darker, a tad bit darker than my skin tone, I have to layer this up too much. Now, these blushes, I have to say, are very overly hyped right now. Everybody's saying, oh my God, they're so gorgeous, blah, blah, blah. Not my experience. I just really don't think there's anything special about this blush besides the packaging. The packaging is gorgeous. You have this like pleather front of the color of the blush that's inside and the YSL gold emblem, but the rest of the packaging actually feels cheap to me. So I'm probably going to be the only one that says this, but I was thinking about picking up another color just to see if it's just me, but we'll see, because one that I'm eyeing is the Baby Doll Pink, because I think the Baby Doll Pink shade would be a really pretty blush topper for the Huda Beauty Ube Cream and for the Armani Bold Pink color. Because with liquid blushes, especially like in the summertime when it gets warmer, it's a good idea to use a powder blush to set them so they don't fade so quickly. And that's what I was thinking about this one. But it didn't work for the blush that I had intended it for, but it works with this Dusty Mauve shade. So we'll see. I was gonna return this, but then I've been using it and, you know, for testing it. And so I decided to keep it. And I may still pick up the Baby Doll Pink. I'll put a picture of it right here. I'll keep you posted and see. But you can only get these online at Sephora or YSL. Another thing that's really disappointing about these is that YSL didn't release all the colors to the US because of the debacle of their lavender Make Me blush that they came out with, or a lilac shade. It was like almost white. And they were showing it on models with different skin tones, saying it was inclusive. And there was like a big thing about that. And then the response of their Prism Libre setting powder, the reformulation of that, it didn't go over well here in the US. So they only sent us a limited amount of colors, and where the colors that would be really great, that are these matte shades for fair to light skin tones, even like light to medium skin tones, they're not available here in the US, which is super disappointing. Now, I am super disappointed because I haven't had much luck with YSL for myself, especially when it came to their bronzer that everyone hyped up, said it was so great. It was like the best bronzer ever. I didn't feel that way. And I feel the same thing about these blushes. So if you see someone that is saying, oh my God, these are gorgeous, you have to have it. These are the best blushes I've ever tried. I would say, no, they're not. They are not. They're overhyping it, so you'll run out and buy it, or setting FOMO into you, okay? So these aren't any better than any other formula out there, in my opinion. They are not fragranced, which I love, because a lot of these luxury makeup brands will scent their products, even their powder. So that is a good thing. If you love the packaging, if you think it's pretty, you love it, if there's a color that catches your eye, then definitely look into it. But they are $45 each, just so you know. So I may pick up that baby doll pink just to try it and see if it's what I'm looking for, because I haven't found quite a perfect baby doll pink. And what I love about the baby doll pink that they have is it has a slight shimmer in it, so you don't need a highlighter, but it would be pretty to wear over this bold pink color or this lilac, ube cream blush from Huda Beauty. So we'll see. I will keep you guys posted. Now, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go cleanse my skin. So I'm going to start off with the Prequil Pre-Cleanse. As you can see, it is well loved. I have been using it. I use it pretty much every single day. And then I'm going to go in with the Prequil Cleanser. Now, this is still my first bottle. When I got this, my husband and I were sharing it for a week. And then I got him his own bottle. I took this with me on Hawaii, and we use this as shower gel and our cleanser. And then I bought 3 bottles of this for their Black Friday sale, and I put a bottle in my shower. So this is still going. I would say it's probably right about here. So if I wasn't sharing this with my husband, and if I wasn't using it also as a shower gel, it would probably have a lot more in there. But as you can see, this giant bottle lasts you such a long time, and it does make a wonderful shower gel, for those of you who are wondering. So I'm going to cleanse my skin with that, and then we're going to come back for the peel pad. And then while that's setting on my skin, I'm going to go over some other things with you guys, and then we'll go in with the Calecim Recovery Night Complex. So I hope that sounds great. If you guys haven't noticed, I cut my hair. I really chopped it. I got my hair done finally. Yay! I got it done today. So I've been trying to get my hair done since the beginning of November, and it just hadn't worked out for me because my schedule was changing every week and I couldn't book an appointment with my hairstylist ahead of time. Even if I knew my schedule 2 weeks in advance, it's not enough. I need to book at least like 3 to 4 weeks out. This appointment I booked like 3 weeks ago, and I did have to change it. But since, it's not during the holidays, it was a lot easier to get in this time. So hooray, finally got my hair done. So what do you guys think of the cut? I think it's great. She put in a lot of layers too. So I have a lot of layers all over. And then I have like sort of these like layers in the front. They're kind of like long bangs, but I'm digging this length. It's a nice refresh, and we'll see what happens when I actually do my hair. Hopefully everything works out. All right, so I will be right back. Okay, so I just cleansed my skin, so I'm just waiting for it to dry really quick. It's almost there, but here is my skin, guys. Looks pretty good, right? So I think I'm going on 6 weeks of using the MAC cream from Calecim, and I just started incorporating it on my chest too. And I really like what I see, what it's doing for my chest. I know they promote this to use on your neck and your face, but I'm really loving what it's doing for my chest too. So I'm not going to use this tonight. We're going to focus on this and the peel. So my skin is ready for this peel. So let's get it going. But overall, like the only device that I have been using is my my Sama LED light devices. I go from the panel. Sometimes I'll use the mask and the face mask and the chin to chest mask. So here's my Nuova peel pad. So I love these because they got the pocket for your fingers. And I'm just going to start off here on my forehead. Now on Saturday, I did do the Serious Glide Peel mask. And last night I did shave my face. So I like to spend a good amount of time of this on my forehead because that's where I have large pores and right here in between my brows. And then I just take the edge and I go here alongside the inner part of my nose because I have large pores in there and they get filled. No, I do have a breakout over here. I'm not sure what that is from, but so I haven't been very good with my diet. Was starting the Body for Love program this week and it all went to hell on yesterday. Yesterday was kind of a stressful day. It was my early day at work. We had an incident and it was just really stressful. And I don't know. I'm hoping like I'm gonna start being better with my health starting on Monday. Since I'm off on Monday, I have time to now plan out my meals and everything for a week. So I'm going to start meal prepping and then getting back on my workout schedule and doing my sauna blanket. I haven't done my sauna blanket in forever because I haven't had time to do it. Like I have not had time to just really sit there and lay in that blanket because I need my husband to be around for when with Misha, because I can't take her in the room there with me because she will get all freaked out, and plus I don't want her to lay on top of that blanket or anything. So so I just haven't had time. So I'm hoping to get on a schedule and get back into that starting this weekend. So I'm just using what's left on the peel pad on my hands, and this really does help with your hands too, by the way. So it does make a difference. So I'm going to start my 15 minutes right now, and then I'll chat with you guys. So, yay. All right. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Okay, so Calecim has this amazing bundle deal right now. They have a full size of the Night Recovery Complex and a full size jar of the multi-action cream, MAC for short. The bundle deal is $250. It's a $68 savings. Now, I do have a discount code now with Calecim, and my discount code can be used on their bundles. It's good site-wide. For this particular bundle here, my discount of 15% off, it will take off an additional $37.50, making this $212. It is such a great deal, guys. I purchased one myself last week after I made my last video, and it hasn't shipped yet because Calecim was doing, I think, some system updates, so it should be shipping out any day now. But there's also free shipping and no tax, so it was just straight $212. Such a great deal. I love both of these products. I think they are so awesome. I love what the matte cream is doing for my skin. Not only I just started using it on my chest, and I love what it's doing for my chest. I started using it on my chest last week because I'm like, you know what? I'm having such great results on my face and my neck. Let's see what this will do for my chest. I know that they say to, focus it on your neck and your face, but I love what I'm seeing in my chest already. So I think I've been using this for almost 6 weeks now. And this is the only, product that I've been using on my face that is helping with the firming and lifting. Well, not the only product, but this is the one that I think is making the biggest difference. I haven't used microcurrent in, I think, almost 2 months. And I've just been focusing on my skincare and using LED light therapy. And I think that my skin looks good. Now, I like to compare this to sort of like microcurrent and RF in a jar. And I think if you apply this and use it like how I've demonstrated, you'll see your best results of using it as a serum right after you cleanse your skin, or if you're using the Victoria DN Peptides, you apply this after. I love this. I love what it's doing for my skin. My skin is firmer, it looks more lifted, and my contours look really good. It has helped with texture, and it's helping on my deeper lines to soften them. And it's like all my fine lines are like completely almost gone. I just have the couple like right here on the ends of my eyebrows that you can see, but before you used to really be able to see them, and now they're like barely there. So this stuff is amazing, and this is just as good. Now, with this night recovery complex, what I will tell you is that it has a yeast scent to it. So sometimes it can smell like you're baking bread on your face. It doesn't last very long. It dissipates really fast, but just so you guys know, it does have a funny scent to it. Let's see, what else was I going to tell you? Oh, so Banish Skincare reached out to me, and they wanted to send me some products to test and try. So I got to pick what I wanted. And so what I picked is their Kit 3.0, and it comes in this bag right here. And what this is a microneedling kit. So it comes with their microneedling tool, which I'm going to show you right here. And you get 2 of the microneedling heads and their stamper. So this is a microneedling stamp, and it's pretty cool. So I can see the needles. So with the Banish microneedling set, what's really cool about this is it is gold-plated titanium needles, but their needles are really thin compared to other microneedling tools where they're thicker in diameter, and it's 0.5. Now here, if you're in the US, you cannot buy 0.5 microneedling tools on Amazon or anywhere except for Temu now. So as you know, Dr. Pen cannot be sold here in the US right now. And if you've noticed that Amazon, pretty much all of the microneedling tools have disappeared from there. And the only thing that you can find on there is 0.25. So that's the new FDA guidelines. Well, so they sent this to me. They're still selling these. And it looks like a very interesting tool. So, so I picked this kit. It came with their Banish Serum, which is a dark spot corrector with vitamin C and E. For this kit, I'm not going to use this serum on my skin. I was mainly interested in their microneedling tool, since I can't get 0.5 microneedling tools anymore. But my idea for this was I was going to use their microneedling tool and start incorporating the Calecim pink serum. Now for my skin, 0.5 for microneedling is considered medical microneedling. And so that is something that I'll be doing like probably every 4 to 6 weeks. Now, I'm going to do the initial one just by myself, just so I can familiarize myself with the tool and know how to use it. Now, I could pick 3 things from them. So I picked a refill of their microneedling heads, and these are good for more than one use. I can't remember how many uses, but when I do a video on this, I will let you know. And then the other product I picked was their pumpkin enzyme mask. Now, I found this very interesting. So they sent this to me, and when I opened it up, it smells so good. It's like, I thought that they sent me a used one or one that maybe went off, because I was like, how come it's not full? But it smells really good. This scent reminds me of the Eminence pumpkin latte mask. It's very similar, so I cannot wait to try this. So I reached out to them saying like, I think you sent me a bad mask, or sent me a returned mask, because the mask also has this red dot on it. There was no explanation to why they did this. And the thing is what I found out after I emailed them about this mask, I thought something was wrong with it. They said that what they do is for products that they send out to influencers who are new to them, is that they only fill the mask half full, because influencers get so much product and they don't want to waste product if they're only going to use it once, which I found very, very smart. But there should have been something in the literature about that, because then they get people like me who are reaching out to them, like saying, hey, there is something wrong with my product. So I received this from them. So I'm going to hopefully maybe do this this weekend. I was thinking about doing it on Sunday since I have off on Monday and I can just let my skin rest. So that is going to come down the line eventually. I will show you guys how to use this. So a lot of people really love this microneedling tool, but they're all influencers from what I could tell. So I want to try it for myself to see if it's worth the hype. So that's what I received from Banish, those 3 products. And what else did I want to talk to you guys about? I'm almost finished with my first bottle of the Sama oil. So I've been using this for gua sha, and it's been so good. I love that, especially in the wintertime since it's a little bit dry. Oh, I know what I was going to talk to you guys about. So I've been using the Neova Dual Matrix Serum. That's their vitamin A serum using the HPR and the DNA repair enzymes. I'll put a picture of it right here. I didn't bring it out here on my counter because we're not going to be using that tonight. So I've been using that. And I'm still in my first bottle, and I just don't really like the experience of applying that to my skin. It peels. Last night I was applying it and I put on my moisturizer, and then I was feeling a little dry. So I added a couple drops of my Sama Green Rooibos Biofirm facial oil, and I started patting it into my skin. I wasn't rubbing, and everything started peeling, and it's because of that serum. So I have one more bottle of that left after I finish this one, and I'm not going to be using it after that. I like what it does for my skin, but I don't like for my products to peel, and I just found that very irritating that when I put on that oil, everything just started to peel on my skin. I was not a happy camper. Another thing too is with their eye serums. So I have the Illuminating Eye Serum and this Super Eye Lift Serum. Now, I have been using this one, but just mainly for like 2 weeks. And I like the texture of this. I think it's great. It feels good. It's a little bit heavier than the Super Eye Lift Serum. But what I don't like about this is it doesn't look good under makeup. I'm just going to wear this with my Neova Silk Sheer 2.0 sunscreen. Then it looks great and I don't have to worry about it. But this really causes my eyeshadows to crease. It causes my concealer to crease and look cakey. And I just don't really see much with this, except for it does kind of blur out the shadows underneath the eyes. Can you guys see my under eyes? Do you see how good my under eyes look? They look really, really good. They look so good. And I think it's from the Calecim because I have been putting this all around my eyes. And I noticed too, up here, my eyes are definitely more lifted. They're not as hooded as what they were before. So now this isn't, they don't say that you can put this around your eyes, but I have been, and I love what I'm seeing. So I'm curious to see what their eye cream will do because I really see a big difference around my eyes. It's not depressing me anymore like it was before. So the Neova Illuminating Eye Serum, I do have one more of these left. I haven't finished this yet. So I'm using this on no makeup days. And this is my go-to. This is great at night, but my favorite from them is their Super Eye Lift Serum. And I think the reason why my eyes and my under eyes also look really good is because of the Neova eye serums, is because they both contain the DNA repair enzymes and the copper tripeptides. So I think that has been contributing, and it's been a good fit with the Calecim multi-action cream. So I would repurchase the Super Eye Lift Serum. So when I finish this one, I will repurchase it. And I'll probably use it in conjunction with the Calecim eye cream once that comes. The reason why I want to keep this one around is because it does have the copper tripeptides and the DNA repair enzymes. And this will be really good to use in the evening when I'm exposed to sun, and also during the day to protect my eye area. So that's the one benefit of using these. So there you go with those. Love those. I think that's pretty much it that I have. So I'll talk about this really quick. So I'm still going to do a video on this. So I have the new Dior Forever Hydra Nude Foundation here, and I've been testing it now, I think for 2 weeks, and I love it. And then I also have the Dior Forever Skin Perfect Stick Foundation. Now I would say right now, which one is my favorite due to the season. It's winter, it's really dry and cold. My skin has been dehydrated. I'm preferring more of the Dior Stick Foundation because this one is more hydrating on the skin versus this one. If you have oily skin, this is the one that I would suggest because it is very hydrating and you won't get as dewy as you would with this one. This one I think would be a little bit heavier, but there are a lot of people who have oily skin who love this. Now, if you have dry, mature skin, I would recommend the Dior Forever Skin Perfect Foundation Stick. And then if you prefer more of a foundation, something that's a little bit lighter, or you have normal to oily skin, then I would go for the Dior Forever Nude Foundation. Both are beautiful foundations. I prefer this more right now in the wintertime. Plus, this is so quick and easy to put on the skin. Love it. They both are fragrance though. So I would say the stick foundation, the fragrance is pretty heavy. But this one, it's not as heavy, but it's still there. It's the same fragrance. And it drives me crazy that these luxury companies put so much fragrance in their products. However, I have not had any irritation in my skin or issues with these. The only time I was sensitive to the fragrance was when I was sick. So I'll be curious to see what happens during allergy season. But right now, these have been both my 2 favorite foundations for 2025. Now, I'm thinking probably next week I'm going to revisit my CL foundation and start putting this into the mix again. And then I'll do a get ready with me soon using that Dior Forever Hydra Nude Foundation. So I think that these two are both excellent foundations for mature skin. And the CL is too. The CL is really, really pretty and very, very nice too. So we'll do a video soon, but I want to do that look that I I want to recreate the look that I did with the Huda Beauty Ube collection. So now what I'm going to do is, you know what, it's nighttime, so I'm going to go in with the Neova Illuminating Eye Serum. So, and I'm going to use this, and this one has more of a cream texture. It's like a gel cream and it's sort of like opaque. It's opaque in color, where the Super Eye Lift Serum is like a gel, and it's more, it's not clear, but it has more purple to it versus a lavender cream. So I'll put this on. So this does feel heavier around the eyes. It feels more moisturizing versus the Eye Lift Serum, but I prefer the Super Eye Lift Serum. All right, so now we're gonna go into the Calecim Recovery Night Complex. So they say to use 5 pumps of this, but what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put this all over my face and my neck, and I'm going to put it on my chest too because I did use the peel pad there. Now, I will say if you have dry skin, this is not going to be enough for you because this is, they say it's a mask, but it's like a serum, like it applies like a serum onto the skin. So there's that yeast smell. So that was 2 pumps. So I'm gonna leave this on my skin, and possibly later tonight before I go to bed, I'll apply a moisturizer on top. And you might want to do that too, especially if it's really cold and dry where you live. So that was another 2 pumps. So it's spreading pretty good on my skin. And I took that all the way down to my neck. And it just remains a little bit slippery on the skin for a little bit, and then I'm taking another 2 pumps and I'm putting it on my chest. So everywhere where I put that peel pad. And to me, it really smells yeasty, especially with what's in this peel pad. It like brings it out more. So, all right. So there we go. So this is my night treatment. Now, this may not be enough for my skin. So like I said, I may add a moisturizer on later this evening. Like I'll probably do the Neova night therapy on top in a couple of hours. It's only like, I think it's almost 5 o'clock here. So I'll do that in a couple hours right before I go to bed, just to, you know, lock everything in. And this way, this will have some time to work its magic on my skin without any interference. All right, so that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Check these Calecim products out if you haven't already. I love both of them. I think it's such a great bundle deal. I love the Neova 5-second daily peel pads. They're still a favorite. They're just so, so good. All right, so hopefully I will see you this weekend for another video. I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.